Alright everybody, what's going on? How you all doing? I gotta say, this chapter of Fairy Tail was pretty interesting. Not a very exciting chapter, but I gotta say it was quite a bit interesting, more so just towards the last couple of pages, to be honest. Most of the chapter, for the most part, was pretty slow, just kind of everyone starting to party. The Makarov, Fairy Tail's master, has finally come back after being rescued from the last chapter, after all the crazy events that just happened. But they're finally back, they're at the guild, everyone is together, they're having a little bit of a party, just kind of relaxing. And for the most part, it was just kind of a nice, light-hearted chapter until you get to the last few pages when Makarov pretty much tries to stop and have kind of just apologize for the stuff that he did, for pretty much disbanding Fairy Tail a home to just about everyone who's a part of the guild. And just seeing how much of a tight-knit guild Fairy Tail is, I really love moments like that within Fairy Tail. I really like how they're all just a big, giant family, how much they all love each other, and how much they would just do anything for each other. And overall, I gotta say, the art in this chapter was pretty just fantastic. There was not a lot happened, it's just overall, it just seemed like a lot of attention and detail went into the art, and that's something that Fairy Tail kind of consistently has always done. Fairy Tail, in general, doesn't have the greatest art, but it's just... It always just hits that good or really good mark, and I like that a lot. It has its own kind of style to it. I really enjoy that. But pretty much, we pretty much get to a point when Makarov is trying to talk seriously that Natsu just comes in and says, you know what, we've pretty much come to terms with the fact that there's going to be a war. We are ready. We're going to do what we always do. We are going to pretty much just go through and whoop ass because we have to. It's not... Losing is not an option. We are going to go in and we are going to fight for the right to just live a nice, happy life in Fairy Tail. And I love that. Now, getting to the last couple of pages where we pretty much get to see this, the Fairy Tail's first master, who is an apparition, a ghost, or her spirit, whatever, and she's finally going to divulge the secrets of Fairy Heart. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. This was apparently just such a big, huge secret, and is apparently the first master's biggest sin, I guess, is what she said in the chapter. And it's just... I'm not really sure what to think of this, because if it was such a big secret, they kept it a secret for so long from everybody in Fairy Tail... that they're just finally going to divulge it. If it was that big of a secret, you don't divulge it. If you kept it from all of your members in the guild, even in a situation like this, I'm not really sure how I feel about them just divulging the secret of Fairy Heart. If it was such a big secret, you kept it from your guild members and everybody in the entire world, even through all the stuff they've come across previously to this, and they didn't divulge that secret, why would they do it now? It just seems like if it's that big of a secret, don't do it. But this is a theme you see in a lot of other, not just manga and anime, but in a lot of other just movies in general, especially here in the United States of America. We have stuff like that all the time, and in comics actually, in American comics. And it's just a theme I don't understand. I know it kind of seems like, well, this is the time they need to know because of they're going against Zeref, and Zeref is a huge part of Fairy Heart in general, because we do get to see at the end of the chapter that Zeref and Fairy Tail's first master, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, at least I believe she had a name, they just call her First, but for the most part, but we do get to see that they know each other and they spent time together, and I guess they may have had some sort of relationship in the past, which is really interesting. I can't wait to see more of a backstory on that, because that's what it looks like the next chapter is going to be, kind of more of a backstory into their relationship and kind of a telling of what Fairy Heart is. But if Fairy Heart was just such a big secret, and I know Zeref, what Fairy Heart is, has a lot to do with Zeref, I don't know if I feel the motivation on why they need to spill the secrets behind Fairy Heart. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'll kind of have more of an opinion on that after the next chapter, when we get a little bit of a backstory and looking into the past and stuff like that, and all the explanation that the first master is going to give when it comes to all this. But overall, I gotta give this chapter, about a 6 out of 10. Like I said, I really like those family moments for Fairy Tail. This is something I wouldn't praise a lot of other anime and manga for in general, is just the really calm moments. But Fairy Tail just does them so nice with all these characters getting in an appropriate amount of time on page. And just seeing how much of a family they really are. I like those moments. All the characters just get along so well. You really feel like Fairy Tail is just a huge family. And then getting a nice, really good indication of what we're going to get next chapter was really nice. Even though I'm not sure how I feel about the subject matter, it was really nice getting a clear and even just a little sneak peek of what's going to happen next chapter. I really liked that. So overall, I would say about a 6 out of 10. Overall, just a good chapter. Not great, not bad, just a good chapter. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you could give this video a like and subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. And thank you all so much for the amazing love and support you've left on all the previous videos. I can't thank you all enough. And I will see you all next time. I am out.